Hi, Assalamualaikum. Before we start our presentation, we would like to introduce ourselves first. We start with me. My name is Nurul Lailatu Jaiza binti Jupri.
Hi, my name is Siti Nur Inshira binti Dolmat.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Emilia Natasha binti Aminuddin.
Hi, my name is Nasina Ramti Muhammad Haris.
Hi, my name is Fatina Jah binti Zavid.
In this video, I'm going to share about the background of this company. In the last decade of 19th century, Study-Maggi was discovered a food product that he thought would become as wider as salt and pepper that has been used in seasoning. He thought of that product would nourish his workers and become one of the brands that no one ever forget, as the product is fulfilling the need of nutritious food, filling, and also fast. Maggi first produced a new type of flour that are made from pulses, which is dry beans. They also launched the other type of products, which is powdered pea and also bean flours. In 1886, they started to make the first world instant soup, followed by other kind of food products, which is sauce, soups, and Maggi seasoning. All of these products was among the first kind that has been used in enhancing and improving flavors of the food. Maggi's company has been in the food industry over 100 years, and they are known by preparing all the high quality products that is healthy, nutritious, fast, and also easy to serve. And it also offer for affordable prices to the customer. Nowadays, the high demand product of Maggi company is their instant noodles, as it is fast to serve, and this product also liked by all of the ages as it is full with nutritious and can be consumed in daily basis. That's all from me. I will hand over the presentation to Nasrin.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nasrin Ramti Muhammad Haris, and the objective of why is this company inventing their own instant noodles are to make it easier for the mothers to manage the households. This is especially for the working mothers, as they will have been busy of their work and doesn't have time to prepare a complete meal for their family. Besides, it also helps mothers that are not working, because sometimes the mother become too tired to cook a feast for their family. After that, the objective of this company is also to ensure the complete nutritional intake in just one simple dish in just a short time in preparing. Moreover, the instant noodles from this brand is taking a shorter time to be cooked compared to other brands.
Hi, I'm going to talk about the stage of processing line of noodle. How is the instant noodle are made in the Maggi factory? Well, the process requires 6 phases, which are sieving, stretching and slitting, steaming, cutting, frying, and packaging. The first step in this process is sieving. The flour are fed into the sieving machine, where the flour is stirred with an industrial-sized mixer, and this process is done to get rid of blocks of flour and also check for any impurity in the flour. After the flour is well sieved, palm oil, salt, wheat gluten, and guar gum is added into the flour. The ingredients are mixed thoroughly at room temperature and according to the recipe proportions. Step is stretching and slitting. After the flour is well mixed, it is pressed and spread to form a wheat sheet in a stretching machine, which is similar to steel sheets that are widely used in the world. The flour sheet is then fed into a slitting machine, where it involves 2 processes at the first. As the first process is to cut it in shreds of noodles that are clearly seen in the end product. while the second process is to separate the threads into blocks of noodles. The thread only separated vertically into 5 rows as they go to the next phase. The third step is steaming. The thread sheets are placed into a steaming machine where the noodles are steamed at 85 degrees Celsius in 20 seconds. The steaming process makes the noodle to bloat up a bit because of the moisture that was absorbed in the process. After they exit from the steaming machine, they are left to dry to eliminate any excess moisture. The first step is cutting. In order to be packaged and transported, the noodles are cut horizontally in a cutting machine. After the noodles are cut, the conveyor belt will move them and put them into its designated mold to shape the noodles into blocks. If it does not fall into their respective mold, human involvement are necessary in that situation. The thread sheets are cut horizontally into noodles blocks that are of their designated size. The blocks are then transported to the frying machine on the conveyor belt after. The fifth step is frying. When the noodle blocks move to the frying machine, the blocks that are in the mold that holds the noodles sinks into the oil and left to fry in a short amount of time. It is then removed from the oil and moved to the cooling area through the conveyor belt to let the noodles cool down. After that, the conveyor belt will bring the noodle blocks to the packaging department to pack it in their individual packages. The last step is packaging. When the noodles went through the conveyor belt to the packaging department, the packages are wrapped around the noodles individually. The seasonal pack is initially placed in those empty package before the noodles blocks is put in, and it was done by a separate conveyor belt. After the noodle block is placed in the package, it will be dropped in on another conveyor belt that will carry the package to a sealing machine which seals the package. The sealing machine also prints the manufacturing date and the expiry date. After that, robotic arms will pick up the packages and drop it in cardboard packaging boxes which will be arranged by the workers. And the worker will seal the boxes after it is fully filled with the noodle packages and load it into the delivery truck to distribute it to different places for sale.
Now, I would like to share with you guys about problems that might be happen during manufacturing of noodles. First of all, problems occur because of the ingredients of noodle. Ingredients of noodle consist raw material like flour. Flour can be a potential source of noodle contamination by aflatoxin producing fungi and mold that have harmful effects on humans. The solution of this problem is the bacteria can be reduced with superheated steam in flour grains in a short time or longer. Problem that might be happen during manufacturing is, firstly, lead contamination can occur. Lead can enter through manufacturing processes because it can pass into food, which is the noodle. Sources of lead contamination include air, dust, water, and soil. High excess of lead in food can cause lead poisoning such as anemia, kidney, and brain damage. The solution of this problem is to minimize lead exposure to food, which is the product of Maggi, to always filter the water, practice good hygiene along in food production, always clean the dusty surfaces, especially on food utensils and machines. Next, cross-contamination can be happen. During the manufacture process, especially the one who handled the food or in contact with dough of noodles, cross-contamination can happen. Nails, hair, or any part of body are the sources of cross-contamination and easy to get into food even they are not likely to cause injuries. It is believed that a single strand of hair can feed about 150,000 of bacteria that can be harmful for human consumption. A good personal hygiene practice is a solution to this problem. The reason is that a good personal hygiene practice can keep all parts of external body clean and healthy. Besides, safe food handling practice is must to food handler to reduce hazards of consumer becoming sick from foodborne illness. Last but not least is development of mold. During manufacturing of noodle, especially when the noodle gets through frying and steaming process, mold can develop and multiply. The problem is, if the noodle does not leave dry properly during the process, the moisture in noodle can be a favorite place of bacteria to grow, because all bacteria need is moisture. When the temperature, moisture, and presence of nutrition conditions is right, the spores can form into new mold colonies. The solution of this problem is an effective method for controlling the moisture in noodle is to dry or freeze the noodle properly. The result is it will lower the water activity of the noodle and eventually prevent growth of bacteria.
Next, I will continue to suggestions for improving the company's product. For the first point is to make the noodle size larger than the usual size and make the noodles more thicker and suitable for the price. Can cause the consumer or customer feel more satisfied with the product. Next, certain of people usually eat food with the ingredients inside, such as they will put the slice of chicken or egg. So to improving the product is make a chicken mince in the Maggi chicken flavor. Next point is focus to humans healthy. There is one way to improve the product in the company, such as reduce the slightly salty taste in the seasoning. This is to avoid a lot of disease, as example high blood pressure. Lastly, for improving the product of the company, can make the drain hole on lid of Maggi cup to drain the water. Can make the consumer feel more easy to eat according to the preparation method that they need to boil the noodle and drain the water before put the seasoning and eat. Next, the suggestions to improve product marketing for the customers. First, make a colorful packaging. This is because to attract the consumer to buy the product. Next point is the company can make 5 packets of different flavor in one packaging. Can give more economical towards the consumer, which means the consumer feel worth it because buy one packaging and got different type of flavor. And the last way to improve the product marketing is company can create the flavor that really use in product, such as nasi lemak rendang or aglio olio flavor. This can attract the consumer to buy the product. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Lastly, in summary, although the Maggi brand started the business with instant bean soup products, but with the founders' caring thought towards working mothers, various instant food products like instant noodles emerged to achieve their objectives. If the produce does not go through a proper process, the instant noodles produced will not be able to fulfill the original purpose for which the product was created. Hence, Maggi can be a brand that be known worldwide.